morning, starting this vlog in bed because it is after the holidays and I've done a lot of driving, a lot of travel, and I am exhausted and I don't want to get out of this bed. But it is November and RV season is very much over, so it is time to winterize the RV. So I'm going to be getting up, getting dressed, and heading down to the storage place where we keep our RV and getting it winterized. I'm tired. I don't feel like doing it today because I had a almost 12-hour trip home yesterday, but it's going to be pretty cold this week and temperatures are dropping, so we have to winterize it to keep the pipes from freezing and protect the RV. So it's got to be done. So let me get up out of this bed. So a background on the story of Sausage Gate over the Thanksgiving holiday. So a close family friend always tells us about this amazing sausage that he gets from Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina? Yeah, North Carolina. And he raves about this sausage. So when we went to visit him for the military function, he brought us back some sausage. And his friend that he was talking to started raving about the sausage too. And then everybody jumped in the conversation. It was just, everybody was in love with this sausage, wouldn't you say?
I agree. And I rave too.
So my husband was all hyped up for this sausage and couldn't wait. We were gonna go buy some, but JT had already bought it for us. So the next day we were heading down to Alabama for Thanksgiving. And I made the mistake of telling my dad about the sausage. So I cooked him up some sausage and he raved over that sausage. By the way, it came from Smith's restaurant in Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. So I was basically making him sausage every other day since we were there. And we got a big package of sausage. It was quite a bit of sausage. As we were packing up, leaving, my mom was packing us a plate and some leftover Thanksgiving. And I said, "Oh, Mom, can you place the sausage in a Ziploc baggie for us?" And my dad's like, "Wait, what? You're taking it back with you?" I mean, he got real loud and really upset. So I was like, "Okay, Mom, can you cut him off some sausage and for him?" So I'm thinking that she cut off some sausage and left for him. We got back, we still had that big pack of sausage. So I just imagine him down in Alabama right now crying over that sausage.
Sunday breakfast with no sausage from North Carolina.
So I don't know if he'll ever forgive us for Sausage Gate. But next time we roll through the area, we're definitely going to go to Smith's restaurant and get some of this much coveted sausage that has everybody in a frenzy. We just got back from winterizing the RV and grocery shopping. What I learned from winterizing the RV is I'm going to stop using the little tiny base or tripod for my DJI Pocket 3 because the little tiny one, when I put it on there, it tipped and I didn't break my camera, but I seriously messed up the gimbal. So when it comes on and off, the gimbal's all wonky and I have to like kind of rotate it a little bit. I'll show you, I'll put in a clip somewhere in here. And I'm very disappointed the fact that I broke, not completely broke, but messed up my camera. I'm just beside myself, and it's got a little scratch on the top part here. Not happy at all. That's that on that. So guess what time it is? Grocery store haul. So first thing, can't live without these Atkins protein shakes. Protein is always the most expensive thing from the grocery store. Of course, everybody knows that, but it just really shocked me. This week is going to be a pretty straightforward, simple week. So I am just going to basically stick with salad and chicken. And these, when I first started buying these, they were $18. Now they're up to $23 for 4 chicken breasts. So that'll get us at least till Thursday. Kale, we're gonna have mixed salad with kale. And let's see what else we got for $146. Salad dressing, because we're completely out. That's gonna get us through the week. Bread, because you know I love peanut butter and bread for my pre-workout snacks. Butter, $5 for the equivalent of 2 sticks of butter. Highway robbery. And ginger, because I'm going to get back into making ginger water. And Daryl's bananas. Raspberries, because I love to have raspberries as a snack. Blackberries. Peppers for our salad. And I'm hoping these 2 bags of lettuce will get us through the week. Blueberries. Tomatoes for the salad. Cucumbers. Limes for the seltzer water. And 2 packs of pepper jack cheese sticks, because this, a slice of bread, microwave for a few seconds, best afternoon snack. And that's it. That's what $146 got us. Oh, there were also some non-essential items like these little adorable mason jars that I did not need. So that's it. I am going to put away these groceries and food prep. So we alternate between tuna and chicken. This week it is chicken, so it's going to be chicken salads for Daryl. So here I've just chopped up some chicken. Disperse them in here. Cherry tomatoes. So now it's time to make some ginger water. I've got my distilled water here. Oh, I saw that. I want it to be pretty strong, so I'm going to use a significant piece of ginger. This maybe that much. Let's see. Now we're going to strain it. Shouldn't be that much pulp in there. I'm gonna mix this with lemon and honey, and also use it to make some tea as well. This is the pulp. So now I'm going to try something new. I did find a recipe for nut milk, and I decided I was going to try to make it at home because usually milk replacement, oat milk, nut milk, soy milk, have a lot of preservatives and additives that I really prefer not to have. For a nut butter, and it said preferably cashew butter and just distilled water, and you just put it in to taste. And I thought, you know, how simple is that? I can make my own nut milk at home. So the recipe, I don't remember the exact recipe, but it called for a couple of tablespoons of cashew butter. It said you put in how creamy you want it. I want it pretty creamy, so I'm probably gonna add quite a bit of cashew butter in here. Also called for maple syrup to taste. The reason I like this recipe because it didn't call for straining, and straining is just one extra step and it's kind of messy. So anything to cut out a step and make it faster, I'm all for. I forgot how liquidy this can be. Spilled it already. I'm gonna reseal this and maybe shake it a little bit. Let's try this again. We're gonna put in one big dollop. Let's see what happens. I feel like this might be too much, but there's no going back. I feel like this is really gonna separate because of the oil and the water, but we'll see. Another thing about this is it's slightly brown, so offering people brown milk might be a little bit unnerving. Let's see how this tastes. It tastes just like water. It's not creamy at all, which tells me I need to add more peanut butter. I need to add more nut butter because it tastes just like water. This may not be worth it for as much peanut butter as you have to put in here. I think I might be going back to buying oat milk. Yeah, I can tell right now this is not going to be cost effective, because if I need this much peanut butter to yield such little milk, I might as well just go back to buying oat milk. That's better. It's not too bad. But like I said, if I need half a jar of this just to make 3 cups of oat milk, I don't know if that's worth my time. I'm gonna put a little bit more in there. So this was a good experiment, but I'm gonna just go back to buying oat milk. The squeeze is not worth the juice. So if you see this recipe, you can try it. If it works for you, that's fine. But the fact that I need this much nut butter to make such a small yield lets me know that this is not for me. Texture is much better. I may have made it a little bit too sweet with the maple syrup. Like I said, it's not bad, but the amount of nut butter that you need to make it taste decent just isn't worth it to me. Since I made it, I am gonna go on ahead and use it. So it's basically going to be used for my overnight oats. Oh my goodness, I have so many clothes to fold up. I don't know where all these clothes came from. Before we left my mom's for Thanksgiving break, we did a load of laundry, so we came back with all clean clothes. So where all these dirty clothes came from, I don't know. Most of it is my scrubs that I have to get ready for this week. If you didn't know, I am an anesthesiologist, so most of the places I go, I wear scrubs. There's some places I go where they provide scrubs, so I wear my clothes there and then change into their scrubs. But the majority of this week, I think I need scrubs for 2 days this week, and the rest of the 3 days I'll be wearing my own clothes. And I wanted to get these folded up because when they sit in the hamper too long, they end up getting wrinkled and I go to work looking a mess, and we do not want that. I just got off the phone with my daughter. She's up at school at Penn State. You'd know that if you watched a couple of my vlogs. Shameless plug, I know. And we were just talking about life and school, and college can be very emotionally rough for people. I know it definitely, for me, it had its ups and downs between college and med school. I remember those times calling my mom, needing someone to talk to, someone to hear some words of encouragement and to basically pep talk. And so that's what I love being for her, that be someone that she could talk to whenever and just help her get through. So these are folded. And so what's going on this week? God, I wish I had a vacation, another vacation come out. That's so sad. I just got off vacation and I wish I had another vacation, but we move. Next weekend is another Christmas function. This is going to be a more formal holiday ball, men with tuxes and ties and women in their full-length ball gowns. So it should be a lot of fun. I cannot wait to get ready for it. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. And of course I'll show you what I'm going to wear, but not until later on in the vlog. So I'm almost done folding these clothes, and I came to the realization that it is almost December. It is well after Thanksgiving. Well, not well after Thanksgiving, but it is time to Christmas decorate. And I am not ready. I am not ready to go grabbing stuff out of the garage. Let me put you guys closer because, yeah, I'm just not ready. I'm not ready to get all this stuff out of the garage. I don't have a lot to decorate. I only decorate my living room, and then we put a wreath on the front door. I'm not one of those people that every room has to scream holiday, Christmas. Just the living room is fine. A couple of lights, the tree, my big wreath with the little Swarovski Christmas ornaments. But it's not a lot, but it's a lot, if you know what I mean. There's some people that decorate the outside, the kitchen, the dining room, the living room, the bedrooms. No, just the living room is fine, and that's more than enough. More than enough. So I think I'm going to save that for next weekend. So that's it. I got the clothes finally folded up. I'm going to finish this up, go take a shower, maybe do a little bit of journaling, and then I'm probably going to turn in early because I got to be up a little bit. I have to be at work a little bit earlier tomorrow to go through a bunch of charts. So I think I'm going to end Sunday here. I'll see you tomorrow. It's Monday evening, and I haven't caught up with you all day, but I just got back from the gym. The workout was super intense, so I am technically back on that grind. They recommended getting some protein because we did a lot of strength training today, and I'm just too full to have a whole protein shake, so I'm having half of one, and I am just... And they worked me quite a bit today. So I'm back on that grind. As I said earlier in a previous vlog, and most of my vlogs, I am trying to lose about 10 pounds of postmenopausal weight. So far, I've lost about 3, possibly 4. We'll say 3 because it is fresh after Thanksgiving. And I have about 7 more to go. And it may not seem like a lot to most people, but it is something to me. It's my goal, what I'm working for. So I am focusing on trying to build muscle, not just lose weight, but I do want to increase my muscle mass. our trainer had reached out to me earlier today and asked if I wanted to do a checkup. So they basically have this in-body machine that measures your percent muscle, fat, water, things like that, and your weight. And I told her I was not emotionally ready to do my check-in. It was just too close after the holidays. So I will get back to her and let her know when I'm ready to take all those very detailed measurements. But the Monday after Thanksgiving, no, not so much. So I'm really doing my best to get this protein shake down. When you're hungry, these things are so good. The sweetness is just right on point. But I had dinner before I went to the gym, so I'm really not that hungry. But like I said, they recommend to have some protein when we got home, and this is my effort at that. It's in this little cup, but this is the Muscle Milk Extra Protein, 40 grams of protein per serving. I'm good today. I think I'm supposed to have 146 grams of protein a day, and I think I'm at like 145, which is very good because usually I'm about 20 to 30 grams under. Oh, I got something today. These are those faux sheer stockings. It's supposed to look like you're wearing sheer stockings, but it's actually lined with fleece or something like that. I actually have two pair, a lighter and a dark pair. I think I'm going to do a review video on both of them just to kind of let you guys know how I like them. I've been dying for a pair of these because when they first came out, they were for very white skin tones, and finally someone came out with one for darker skin tones. So I've been dying to try them out. So right now I'm probably going to practice my Spanish because I said for the year 2024 I want to do my best and put my best effort into becoming fluent in Spanish. So I started a trial of two different programs. One is the Immerse virtual reality program. The other one is called Drop. It's basically like little games you can play on your phone. So I wanted something where I can study intently and also something where I can study passively. So I'm giving them both, going through the both. For the Immerse, I think it's a 2-week free trial, or maybe it's just 1 week. I have to double check. But for the Drop, which is an app, it's a 1-week trial. So I'm going to give those a try. And like I said, for 2024, I'm going to put my best effort in becoming fluent in Spanish. Good morning. Lucky me, I got another day off. Not off, I'm sorry. I didn't get the day off. I got a late start morning, so I don't have to be, first case doesn't start till 11, so I don't have to leave here until 10. Well, last night I spent way too much time trying to get that app working, web app working. I remember last night I told you that I was going to try to do some practice of Spanish with the Immerse online virtual reality language learning program, and the web app would not work, and I just futz and putz with it for about an hour to an hour and a half. Sent them a message to let them know I couldn't get into it to see what they could do for me, and to no avail. And I ended up watching some stupid Netflix series for way longer than I needed to. I think I ended up staying up till almost midnight, which I totally did not intend to do. Because I did want to get a bit of earlier start to do some stretching. I did finally get up and do some stretching, probably like around, let's see, it's 8:54 now. I think I got up at about 8:30. Doesn't take me too long to get ready. And I am going to enjoy some breakfast. I think I made the final decision that I'm not doing intermittent fasting anymore. We'll see. Today I just had no desire to do it because that means that I'm not getting started till 11 o'clock, so I don't really have a break to eat at 11. Plus I came home and had that protein shake after the workout, so that pushed it back. So that means to get the full 16 hours, I wouldn't be able to eat till 12:30, and it just seemed like too much trouble. Not that it seemed like too much trouble, I just didn't want to get on a wonky eating schedule because I eat so late and I get home and I'm not hungry for dinner and I don't get enough calories in, and it's just this vicious cycle. So I think I'm going to cut back on the intermittent fasting. I'm going to have some overnight oats this morning. I'm going to warm it up because it's a little gelatinous. And I'm going to throw some fruit in there. My favorite raspberries and blackberries. That should be enough. I just want it room temperature. And I did end up using that nut milk that I didn't care too much for. And I have a feeling it's going to severely affect the taste. Cashew milk is what I used. Just going to fix this a little bit. Oops. Other way. There we go. It's not too bad. I'm just going to throw some raspberry. And I also woke up this morning with a wicked headache. I'm pretty sure it's a caffeine headache, so I'm going to go ahead and get some coffee. I am going to try one more time to get this web app to work because I really want to put the dedicated effort into learning Spanish for 2024, and I want to start this year. So I'm going to try it one more time and also try to see if I can contact customer service. Maybe chat with somebody. First I need to log my food. So I've been using I think it's My Fitness Tracker. I just deleted emails and I got like 6 more. It's crazy. These end of the year emails, they're just relentless. Everything I've ever looked into, ordered, clicked on, they just flood me with emails and it's just getting insane. MyFitnessPal is the name of the app. So I'm going to log in my breakfast, which is my overnight oats. And the home screen still looks exactly the same. It's not giving me the option to watch the web app. I don't know what else to do. I'm in the free trial stages. I may not continue forward with this because I don't want to be having problems all the time. It just disrupts the flow, and when I get into like I want to study and I can't, it just disrupts everything, and it may not be worth it. We'll see. While I was at work, the backyard security camera kept going off constantly, every 2 or 3 minutes. It was this cover right here blowing in the wind, so I'm going to make my best effort to tie it down to keep it from blowing in the wind and setting off the motion detector. If there is one thing that I can't understand or relate to, is people who say they're bored. If you are an adult, there's never a lack of things to do. From the moment you wake up, the moment you get home from work, there's always plenty of stuff to do. So I can't particularly relate to people who say, oh, I'm so bored. I guess maybe you're bored because there's nothing that you particularly want or have the passion to do, but there's always shit to do. Always. From the moment you get home, there's always shit to do. Let me get changed and fix myself something to eat because I'm hungry. So as I said, there's always something to do. There's always something to unpack, fold up, unfold, put away, clean up, lots of stuff. What occupies you after work? How do you unwind and relax after work? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog here, and I will see you next time.